in theater school, and at only 17, Kelley had been grateful for the resume builder. But today, 3 steps into the theater, Mindy, the stage manager, had waylaid her. Kelley was carrying a box of props she'd gone to fetch from the company van parked outside, and she had a pair of fairy wings strapped to her shoulders, the only way she could carry them without crushing the wire frames. "Mindy," she asked again, "what do you mean?" "I mean, don't bother taking off the wings, kid." Mindy took the box of props from her hands. "Our darling Diva de Winter just busted her ankle. She is out of commission, and that means you, little understudy, will be stepping into the lead role of Titania, the Fairy Queen, for the run of this show." Kelley was speechless. She dreamed of this, although however many times she'd sat through rehearsals watching Barbara de Winter overact and undercharm her way through her scenes, she'd never wished anything bad upon her. But Kelley guiltily felt a rising sense of glee. This is it. This is my big break. "Hey," Mindy gave her a friendly shove. "Enough daydreaming. We open in 10 days and Quentin is, well, to put it mildly, our esteemed director is now freaking out. So I suggest you go slip into a rehearsal skirt and haul your understudy butt on stage so that the mighty Q can run you through your scenes. Good luck." My scenes. My scenes. Thoughts in a whirl, Kelley almost ran down the actor playing Puck as he swung himself gracefully off the set scaffolding, singing, "Am I blue?" Funny, because he was actually green. A pale, iridescent shade, head to toe, hair, skin, eyes, right down to his leafy tunic. Kelley had been told by one of the other actors that his name was Bob, but that he was something of an extreme method actor and had demanded he be referred to only by his character name while in costume and makeup, on threat of quitting the production otherwise. Lunatic actors. Between him and the equally demanding and very English director Quentin St. John Smythe, Kelley was beginning to think she'd fallen in with a real asylum full at the Avalon Grand. She threw open the doors to the wardrobe storage and fumbled with the rack of rehearsal skirts, slipping one over her jeans and buttoning it as best she could with trembling fingers. "Fairies, skip hence," she muttered aloud. "No, that's wrong. Oh, God. What's my first line?" Kelley thought frantically. These are the forgeries of jealousy. Oh, crap. She was blanking. That's not even the right speech. Her heart pounded in her chest and she leaned her head on the doorframe. "This is what you've wanted your whole life," she told herself sternly. "All those years of putting on one-woman shows for the household pets, and all the months of begging Aunt Emma to let her move to Manhattan to try to make a go of it. This is it. Get out there and show them what you've got." Feeling marginally more confident, Kelley took a deep breath and dashed down the hallway and through the backstage area. At the exact moment that Puck launched a handful of glitter into the air, Kelley gasped, startled as the cloud of sparkles settled on her hair, face, and shoulders. "Oh, thanks a lot, Bob," Kelley muttered, brushing at the shimmering dust as the eccentric actor laughed wickedly and darted toward the stage left wings. It was futile. She was coated in glitter. Well, that's just super. I look like a disco ball. At least it matched her vintage My Little Pony Princess glitter t-shirt. "Is she coming sometime today?" Kelley heard Quentin's irate tones echo through the theater and felt her nervousness come flooding back as she picked up her skirt and ran toward the stage. Once there, Kelley discovered that, under the lights, the fairy dust was shiny to the point of blinding. Distracted, she found herself tripping over both the hem of her skirt and her lines. Her heart began to flutter in her chest as she heard the exaggerated groans and sighs of frustration coming from the darkened row of seats, where the director sat watching her stumble around like an idiot. After 45 minutes, they had progressed only a little over a page into Titania's first appearance. Kelley had already managed to butcher half her lines, trip over a bench, and step on Auberon's foot. When she almost toppled off the stage and into the orchestra pit, Quentin called a merciful halt to the proceedings. "Kelley, your name is Kelley, isn't it?" He didn't wait for her confirmation. "Yes, well, tell me, that bit just now, was that from Dante's Inferno?" No," Kelley stammered. Her face felt hot. "Really?